Hello everyone, this is CJ Novo 992, and as we are responding to some of the sort of transfer ringies for a couple of loans there from Hodgson, if you can make sure to smash that like button, lads, it is very important. The channel is doing tremendously well just now, so we want to keep up that momentum, so if you could smash that like button, that'd be absolutely fantastic. Now we're going to be sorting out some of the contracts in the next couple of minutes that you're going to be watching up on screen. Now I have took under a lot of consideration of all your previous messages in the last video, so thank you all for getting involved, putting in the players you want to sign, some of the players you want to see go. We're going to be sorting out the contracts, just even though some of these players necessarily won't always be playing with us, and we're obviously going to be selling them on, we want to lock them down in the contract so they don't leave like for free, or they poach some just like we do with Ryan Jack later on. So just to let everyone know, I am a little bit in front of this episode now because I took all your sort of suggestions from like the transfer window. Some of your suggestions about changing some of like the positional wise and stuff like that as well, like for team formations and pushing Barry Mackay and everything a little bit forward. So we do all that in this video, and I've ended up recording a wee bit so we could get a couple of more videos out this week just to get us going, because it's the main important things. I think the transfer window, which is very important. So as soon as I always get to a transfer window, I always make sure not to record until you guys can get your actual opinions and actually shape the squad. So we're going to be doing all that. I want you all to know though, right off the bat, I want to just be upfront and honest, we do not go for Will Gregg, we do not go for Ryan Gauld in this transfer window, because I think that's a bit silly just now. We'll be doing that at the end of the season if we get European football, so that's going to be a reward. If we can hold on and get European football, those two will be our main priority, so thank you all for suggesting them quite a bit, especially Will Gregg. He is absolutely all over my comments. We'll be definitely signing him as long as we get European football. And we start off with this, the very first game of this episode. We're winning actually 3-0, which is very tasty, a little turnaround. Joey Barton's been an absolute phenomenon. Even though the news has come out this week that he's probably not going to be playing again for Rangers. For us anyway, he's been absolutely terrific. We're going to be doing a couple more training sessions. You see what he's up to already. He's up to 64 now. We only got him, like, what was he, 58 rated, 56 rated. Now he's up to 65 rated. There's still a split camp on that. If we want to keep him, so make sure to be putting your down to the comments, because we've gotten to the end of the season now. It's only going to cost us 300,000 to get him full time, and you see how much he's improving. So make sure to let me know if that's something you guys want to continue. So do you want to keep Izzy? We know how important he's been and his goals he scored against Celtic and everything to keep us ahead. So is that going to be enough? As you can see there, we're going to keep we're going to try and put a wee cheeky offer in for Ryan Jack, see if we can pick him up on a free transfer. Dominic Ball was probably the second most requested person behind Will Gregg, so we're going to try and pick up him in this episode because I think that's sort of realistic. Only 800,000 for him, which is a pretty tasty turnaround for someone that's only 21-year-old. Shinny's someone else someone wanted. Quite a lot of these wanted for the left back situation because Lee Wallace has been playing horrendous for us, so we're going to be having a look at him as well. And obviously Lewis McLeod, again, someone that was heavily requested. And there we are, lads. We're actually going to pick up our first player of the season already. We're going to be picking up at the end of the season though, but it's a pre-contract only. What was it going to cost us? Like $6 a week. That's all it's going to cost us to get Ryan Jack, so that's absolutely unbelievable. Now Rotherham did reply back, Alan Subs has been a prick, so we're going to have to give up sort of the exact sort of money they're wanting. So I put in 1.15 instead of 1.13, so Alan Stubbs can kiss my ass. We're also dropping a cheeky bid of 1 million for Lewis McLeod, see if we can Lewis McLeod. He's probably not going to play too much this season, but we're looking at Joey Barton's age. Even though he's been a phenomenon this season, we're expecting to play European football a lot more games next season for the cup competitions and all that. So we're going to have to get a lot of young players in, and we're going to be playing them as well. So we're going to move on to the next game, and it's going against Partick. They score instantly, but Joey Barton, the fucking hero, equalises 1 minute later. 30 minutes gone now, still 1-1. They've got a booking in, I think, in their left back position. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we can pick up a win. Celtic's also winning 1-0, and they just made it 2-0. It's now 2-2. It's now 3-2 to us. Big Waghorn scores a goal, which is always nice and tasty to see. Joey Barton's got a double. Can we hold on to this? Can we hold on to it? Yes, we can. That's a very important win. Celtic also won 3-0, so it's starting to shape up. The sort of title race is starting to shape up really nicely. St Johnstone, Celtic and Rangers are the three that's out in front just now. Showing you some of the training as well. I don't show you as much training in this one, just so I can sort of bring the episodes down a little bit, because some of you like the shorter style videos instead of the 20+ minutes. So we're going to try and keep this one under 20 minutes as well and see how we do. We make a couple of changes to the squad, as you can see up there. We bring in Cranchard, and we're going to be playing against Celtic, so we're obviously going to be playing this match. This is a very important match, lads, especially as we get towards the end of the season now. What's us in January now, so we'll only play them, I think, once or twice more. So this is sort of a must-win in my eyes. So we're going to go ahead, get into the very first game. Come on, the Rangers. Stuck into these bastards. Nail a few of them. like we did last time. a lot of you were pretty happy with some of the meaty challenges last week. The last time we played Celtic, so fingers crossed we can go ahead and do that again. As they come in, they're coming in, they're shake their hands and all that good stuff. You see Tavernier like, I'm not shaking that prick's hand. Look at Rosser, he's got his hands behind his back. Look at him, he's like, mine a picture pocket in the last episode, Brownie. I don't know who that goalkeeper is for Celtic. He's got a kind of weird bandana. Oh, we hug there for the lads. Don't ever want to see that ever again. Whoever just hugged the Celtic player's getting fined. Tell you that much. I'm just kidding, Celtic fans. Weirdly, like a big shout out to you guys for continuing to watch the series. I've got quite a lot of Celtic subscribers, and you actually watch these videos and like them and leave comments. So that's quite cool. Where are you guys going to think? Who's going to finish top of the league? That'd be really interesting to find out. Right off the bat, from the 7th minute, they've got the ball. Now they play a silly pass there, and Crancha, unlucky for Nico. What a phenomenal save from the Bandan. That's what I'm just going to call him, the goalkeeper. That's an absolute unbelievable save. You see a first little touch for Nico, hits it on the volley, and great save there. Now actually from that resulting corner, now the 8th minute, Joey Barton's whipping a ball in, goes out to Nico. Nico with a monster header, so that's him involved. He wanted some game time. We threw him into the starting lineup just to see. We're like, okay, show us what you can do, Nico. And there we are. It hits a long range banger that gets saved, and he ends up scoring from the resulting corner. 1-0 to the Rangers against the old rivals. Hopefully we can continue that one on. Now Scott Sinclair's got the ball, plays a lovely ball into Griffiths. It does luckily rebound to Sinclair, whips a dangerous ball across. The defence is, I don't know where Lee Wallace's positioning is, but he gets back in his right position. Fods probably could have caught that, which was quite frustrating. It's dropped to Mackay Stephen, I don't know why he's playing there. Joey Barton, nice little tackle in there. Surfkey gets there, it's a good shot, and unfortunately for us, it goes in the inside of the post. Niko Jelavic style. Into the post, in the inside of the post, and rolls over the line. Quite frustrating there. You see Joey Barton with a nice little tackle there. Maybe could have been stronger. Sirte, or whatever the fuck his name is, skips by him. That's a terrible challenge. I think, who is that? Fucking done that weird kick move. So that's actually his second goal of the season. So it's now 1-1. 45th minute. We've had a dangerous sort of ball. And come on, you bastards! Fucking lucky fuckers. Joey Barton has a long shot. Rebounds. Joey Barton wins it again for us. Joey Garner with the overhead kick. You're not Wayne Rooney, lads. Stop playing it. So we're going to be making some changes now because the stamina and everything's getting a bit low because we're playing a couple of games quite rapidly. We're looking at Andy Halliday. We're going to bring him on. We're going to change anything. We're thinking about Izzy for Waghorn. Are we going to do it? Are we going to do it? Yes, we are. So let's go. Can Izzy get us a goal against Celtic again? And straight off the bat, his first involvement is running in between the space. Can he get this goal? Can he get it? Can he get it? It hits the outside of the post, and unfortunately for us it goes away. Almost another impact substitution from Izzy himself. Callum Patterson with the ball, he can hit them. Fantastic save there from again from this goalkeeper. Don't know who he is, but he's making some amount of saves. Rangers playing some nice possession football here. Rossart into Joey Garner. Joey Garner with a chance. The goalkeeper once again saves, and now I'm pissed off because I'm like, come on lads, we need to win this game. So we're going to put Tav in the middle. We're going to bring actual Airdawn, I believe we actually bring on the right wing position. Joey Garner's again heavily involved. Into Tav. Into Izzy with a big chance. And he hits it wide. The 82nd minute lad. He hits it just wide. Unfortunately for Izzy. Come on Izzy. You're playing for your contract here. It's up to the subscribers if we're going to sign you. You need to start banging them in, son. Unfortunately that is actually how the game ends, and it does end 1-1. Absolutely loved that save. You see there his goalkeeper is called Luis Arante or whatever. 8 shots on target. 9 in total for us. We should have definitely won that. But we do actually get some good news. We get an accepted offer from Dominic Ball. So we're going to bring Ball back. Bring back the ball. Bring back the ball. 5 years, crucial first team player. Bing bang. He's only 21. Expecting some crazy growth. I know he's got a very good potential rating. And also Lewis McLeod's 1 million offer gets accepted as well. I think that's sort of realistic. What's that? 1.2 million we've spent or something like 2.1 million we've spent overall. I think that's accepted. So we offer them contract there. McLeod actually answers within 1 day, so he's very, very keen on joining us. Unfortunately, it doesn't make the first team because I'm not wanting to change the team just now because we've been playing very, very well. So we keep the team exactly the same. And we don't even put him on the bench just because he's recently signed. So we come against Aberdeen. Very, very tough game against Aberdeen. Kiernan and Parsons both got yellow cards, so hopefully they can behave themselves. Considine, though, does unfortunately give them the lead. Celtic's also winning 2-0 already against Motherwell. Andy Halliday. That should be the song. Comes on for Cranshire. 70th minute now goes by, still nothing. Morrison on for Reynolds, O'Halloran, and unfortunately Shinny, who we did try and sign, and Aberdeen did not let him come, lads. I'm not sure if I put it in the video, but they said they wouldn't sell to a rival, so that was a bit frustrating, and he ends up scoring against us. Tough fucking luck on that one. which was very, very frustrating overall. So we're looking now, we're doing some training again, we're getting Lewis McLeod heavily involved, and Dominic Ball eventually agrees. No other contract sort of sent, it just took a couple of days to accept. So that's us got McLeod in, and we've got Dominic Ball. How excited are you guys about those signings? Are you happy that that's the signings I've made? We're going to give McLeod his sort of debut. We're looking there. Ball and Suit, is that going to be our next partnership? We go ahead with them. We're going to start them after the 2-0 loss from Aberdeen. So we've got the 2 new signings in against Hearts, which is obviously a very, very tough, difficult game because Hearts are a very tough side. And Joey Garner's back amongst the goals. He seemed to have started the season very, very well, scoring a lot of goals. And then he got that injury. He's never really hit the heights of that he previously hit. So hopefully this is a good signing for him that he can be able to kick on now and get some goals. And he does actually double the advantage in the 48th minute now, and he actually picks up a yellow card, which is very, very like Joey Garner in real life. Likes his yellow cards. I just wish he preferred his goals. 80th minute goes by. Are we going to keep a clean sheet and Suter's Bowles sort of debut together? What do you think about that partnership, lads? Are you excited to see that? Is that going to be our future partnership? Both very, very young. Is that a partnership we can build on? Is that a partnership you believe in? Again, make sure to be letting me know everything down below. I want you guys to react to this this series as it happens. Some of you do it, some of you don't. So if you could all do that, just sort of reply, put a couple of comments in each, inspecting, giving your opinions on the squad. We're looking at the goalkeeping position. We're going to give Jokes a wee game here, as we sign no one else in the transfer window. So we went ahead. That's the only 2 transfers we've made. I think it's really realistic. We've given a very, very young and experienced squad out here just because it's a Scottish Cup game and I'm preferring to focus more on the league. It's not something I really want to do. And also someone gifted me like a superstar player. So McCall's in there. So we're going to bring him in. I think he's like 16, 17. So against Aberdeen again, who just recently beat us 2-0. I think they're playing their #1 squad. It looks like it. And we're playing our reserve squad. Again, Ball and Sooty in the centre-back's position. Jokesy does pick up an actual injury in the 45th minute, which is dangerous because we don't have a sub on the bench. So we go now. It's the 70th minute. Still 0-0. Was this actually a good result? Barton actually comes in goals for Jokesy. And Forrester actually gives us the lead. 1-0, we advance. So we actually played a reserve and beat Aberdeen 2 games after they beat us with our strongest team. You see there, the league table is very, very tight. 25 wins with St Johnstone, who we're playing just now. Both of us on 51 points. We need to win this game, basically. So let's see go ahead and make some changes. We play our first team again, keeping Ball and Sooty in the centre-back position. Keeping that partnership going because they still haven't conceded a goal just yet. So we're against the top 2 in the league. Joey Garner again amongst the goals, which is very nice. Joey Barton unfortunately has got an injury for us. I believe he picked around about the 5th minute. Yeah, he did. So we're continuing to keep this on. Rossiter's a very, very clever substitution, bringing on for Barton. Still no goals there from St Johnstone. Can we keep it? Can we keep it? 80th minute now. Just keep it tight, lads. What a great win this would be. And it is an absolutely fantastic win against St Johnstone. Again, a 3rd consecutive clean sheet for the Ball Sooty partnership of dreams. Tavernier at the left back. It all seems to be clicking. We're going to keep that exact same squad, I believe, and keep it rocking and rolling. We bring in Holt, though, for McLeod, because I believe he got a wee knock. And Joey Barton managed to recover. And fucking Joey Barton's back amongst the goals once again. How good has he been this season for us, like, overall? But Big Waggy's got a goal, 2-0 up. Very, very happy with this one so far. Absolutely cruising just now. We need to keep this momentum going. Izzy comes on for Garner. O'Halloran's on the field. He scores. He actually started the game, sorry. Aird's coming on for Patterson. Waghorn gets his 2nd goal of the game. Very, very dominant 4-0 sort of victory. Yes, it is. Very, very happy with that. 4 consecutive games, 4 clean sheets for the Ball Sooty partnership of dreams. So big shout out to all you guys for commenting and said we should bring Ball back. It's absolutely working to magnificence. Can we go for a 5 consecutive clean sheet, lads? Let's see. We're against Motherwell, which is a very, very tough game as well. Barry Mackay actually gives us one of our, I think his 1st goal of the season. Is that for Barry Mackay's 1st goal in the league? As he's coming on for Waghorn, you'll see a lot of substitutions because a lot of the people are getting, the games are coming quick and fast. Forrester does chip in with a goal, which is very nice. 80th minute game. We've still never conceded with this Ball Sooty partnership. 5 games in a row. I'm absolutely delighted because that was our main spot. We were always scoring goals. Scoring goals was fine. It was conceding the goals that was killing us early on in the season. It looked like we've got like a centre-back partnership now that we can build on for the future. And that's something that's very, very exciting to me. Moving on to the next game, and we actually have a Dundee United game away from home. So we make full changes. So the Ball Sooty partnership is over because we threw in Kiernan and Wilson, who's going to be now our backups. We threw in Aird as well. Wallace is back in. Patterson's still in. McLeod, Rossiter, Forrester, Miller and Izzy. So that's a very, very strong side. A lot stronger than the team we played against Aberdeen. But you see there, if it's no Ball and Sooty in the centre backs, We're getting fucking destroyed. I don't know who McGowan is, but he scored 2 goals against us, which is very, very frustrating for me. Go ahead, we do score a goal to make it 2-1. Can we grab an equaliser? Grab an equaliser, Rangers. Come on, Rangers, come on. Unfortunately, we don't, so we actually get knocked out of the cup. That's what happens when you drop ball in City. So that's my fault. I do apologise to all the fans that travelled to Dundee. I should have put a stronger team out for that, so I do apologise about that. But our main focus is the league. I'll never say that officially, but off the record, that's my main focus. So we're currently 3 points ahead of Celtic in the league just now. They've got 1 game in hand, however, so they've got another game to go. So if they win that, they're back even with us. We make all the changes again back into the team that was sort of undefeated and never conceded a goal against Inverness, which is a tough game up in Inverness. And finally, the Ball City partnership does concede a goal. It was Ian Viggers, who I actually really like in real life, and someone I'd probably pick up, but it's not really getting. I don't think it'd fit our play style. Joey Barton does bring us level in the 47th minute. Warren does make it 2-1 though for Inverness, so we can bag another goal here, lads. It's very unlikely, but I believe in the boys. Can we do it? Can we do it? No, we can't. So I think that's a second consecutive loss. Very, very frustrating that, but Inverness is a very, very tough place to end. This is where I'm going to wrap up the video, lads. Unfortunately, we did end up with a loss, but if you did enjoy the video, make sure to smash that like button, drop some comments, subscribe if you're new. Thank you for watching, and bye-bye.